Hello! Today I've got another tag video for you. It's the Makeup Confidentials tag. Pretty sure I haven't done this one before. It's getting very hard these days to find new beauty tags for some reason. So yeah, but I hope I haven't done this one before. I didn't recognize the questions. But it's basically just a tag about makeup obviously, and just, you know, what product you like, dislike. Yeah, just 9 questions about that. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, what is the oldest item in your collection? Well, that was sort of a tough choice. Because I have a lot of old lipsticks for starts that are still useful, but I don't use them very often anymore because they taste really cheap and like 90s cheap lipstick, you know, like really chalky and weird. So I decided to pick a product that is old, not necessarily the oldest, but the oldest one that I still regularly use, which is this one. The Essence Hello Autumn Eyebrow Set. People who have watched my makeup tutorials for quite some time probably know this product. It's just this little palette with dark eyebrow powder, pale eyebrow powder, well paler, and a highlighter. I personally don't use the highlighter very often, but I do use these two, like the dark one on the ends of my eyebrow and then in the corners the paler one. Yeah, it's really a product I use a lot privately, but just in videos I try not to use it anymore, like I'm wearing it now, but I don't know, in the tutorial it's just not very fun to say, yeah, now I'm going to use this product that you can't get anymore because it was sold like 2 years ago. Limited edition, yeah. This is not very useful, so yeah, I don't use it in videos anymore that often, but it's still definitely one of my favorites, despite the fact that it's really old now. Then the second question, what is your newest item? Well, that would be the Urban Decay XX Vice LTD Reloaded palette, which I also did a review on, and I used it a couple of times in tutorials, and I really like it. I'll try not to blind you with the lamp. But yeah, this is what it looks like, a lot of colors, and what I really like about it, I also have one of the older Vice palette, the purple one. I think it was Vice 2 or 3. I'm not sure. Anyways, but I didn't really have a highlighter. Well, this one has highlighters, which is really nice. Like, it has dark shades, pale shades, between shades. It has all sorts of shades, which is really nice. Like, it's really versatile, so I really like this. And it's also my answer to question number 3, because question number 3 is, what is the most expensive item? Well, it could be this one, or the other Vice palette, or either one of the Naked palettes, or whatever. Like, it's definitely an Urban Decay palette. I don't really remember how much each of them specifically cost. So I'll just pick this one. Yeah, although I do think they're still, like, they're expensive in buying them, but you do get a lot of eyeshadow shades, so in that sense I do think it's still a good bargain. And then the next question, what's the cheapest or most affordable item that you use a lot? That would be this palette, which I like, or more of a trio really, that I bought at a budget store here in the Netherlands. I don't think it's available abroad, but this is just a, you know, generic cheapskate black, taupe and white palette. I think it was in a smoky eye set, although the black really isn't pigmented enough to make a smoky eye. But yeah, I just really like to use obviously the white as a highlighter in my brow bone and inner corner, then the taupe shade in the crease, then the black shade is right above my upper lash line. And yeah, this is a really easy way to make a very quick look, so this is one that I use quite often on working days when I just want to wear a little bit of makeup. This question is, what was the biggest bargain? I'm not sure if it counts because I actually got this from a friend, which I'm still very grateful for. It's Gold Deposit by MAC, a mineralized skin finish. It's really pretty and gold, and I love gold, and it's a great highlighter and a great eyeshadow, and yeah, really like it. So yeah, that's this one. Now the next question I don't really have an answer to. That's question number 6. What was the biggest waste of money? Personally, when I buy something expensive, I look up a lot of reviews first, so I'm really sure that I'll like it. Unless it's an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, because I always love those. And when I can't find reviews of anything, it's usually a very cheap eBay product, like one of those 99-cent eyeshadow palettes. And yeah, if an eyeshadow palette that only costs 99 cents isn't very good, then I don't really kind of care about it all that much. So yeah, don't really have an answer to that. Then question number 7, which I thought was a very fun question actually. What makeup product have you bought but then forgot completely about it? That happens to me quite a lot actually. Like, it helps now that I've actually stuffed everything that I don't use on myself, and stuff that's just really out of season, that I stuffed that in my makeup box over there. And meanwhile keep all the stuff I actually use in my 3 drawers over there in my desk. You can't see that on the screen, but you know, yeah. so that I actually see all my products that I can use and just, you know, actually use everything rather than just stick to the same products all the time. But some products I do keep forgetting about, or maybe I'm just too lazy to use them, are pigments. I only have two actually. This one is Regard Violine, that was supposed to be French, by Bourjois, and Blueberry Muffin by Essence. This one is purple and shimmery, and this one is sort of burgundy-ish and shimmery. Either way, I really like these two, but the thing with pigments is that I'm lazy. And with pigments you either need a really good base or you need to apply them with like a setting, not a setting powder, setting spray or something. And yeah, as usually I'm just the type of person who's like, I'll just use a regular eyeshadow. So yeah, I should really use this more often. Then question number 8 already. What product is a good quality for money? Well, I picked these two. It's actually two products, but I usually just, you know, think of them as one set. This is the Absolute Matte Palette by Catrice, and this is the Absolute Nude Palette by Catrice. Obviously this is Nude Shades Matte, and this is Nude Shades Shimmer. So yeah, I think these two combined actually are sort of comparable to a Naked Palette by Urban Decay. But obviously a lot cheaper. So yeah, I'll just show you them side by side without dropping the brushes, hopefully. So yeah, you get 12 colors, and these two together are like 10 euros, only 10 euros. Even though they're really good, like obviously they're like somewhat more powdery and slightly less pigmented than the Urban Decay ones, but 10 euros together versus 50 euros for one Urban Decay palette, so yeah, you can't really expect the same quality of them. But yeah, this is definitely something that I just like bring along on trips a lot, because yeah, like they're just really easy to travel with. Yet have every single shade I'll need for a nude look, so that's really good. And then the last question, 3 products you've been loving at the moment. Well, 2 of these, people who have watched a lot of my makeup tutorials probably will recognize at least 2 of these. First of which is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Crème de Rose, which I almost always use as a base. I mean, as you can see, I've hit the pan on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new one sometime soon. It's a really good product overall. Like, I really like it as a base, because like the eyeshadow really sticks to it. It stays on all day, and it really shows its pigment. So it's really good. And also what I like about it is almost the same color as my skin. So like if I don't fill up everything with eyeshadow, it still looks good. Like it doesn't look like I've just, you know, forgot about a patch on my eyelid or something. So yeah, really love this. The second one is Rimmel's Scandalized Lycra Flex Mascara, which I originally actually started using because it's getting quite old. And you can't really tell on camera, but it's sort of drying out a little. So I really started using it a lot also in tutorials, because I really wanted to finish it before it goes completely dry. What I didn't expect is that I actually still love it this much. Like, it just gives a false eyelash effect to my eyelashes. I really like it. Unfortunately, I can't allow myself to buy a new one when this one goes out, or goes empty, runs out. Yeah, you get what I mean. Because I still have 12 other mascaras waiting to be used. So yeah, but once all those 12 other mascaras are also empty, then I can repurchase this. And the last one is In Love with Ginger by Rimmel, which is a orange lipstick. And yeah, I just love orange, obviously. And yeah, it's just a sort of shade, like it's bright enough to use in like in spring and summer, but it's still like dark enough to use in winter and autumn. And yeah, it's just a color that can always be used, so I really love it. So those are my answers to the Makeup Confidential tag. I'll put the questions down below if you want to do it as well. I think it's a really fun tag to do, because it really challenged me to look at my makeup stash and yeah, just really realize I have more products than I actually sort of remember sometimes. I don't know. And for now, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! And the next question is, how much do you spend on clothes? They really differs a lot per month. Most of the time I just buy new clothes when like a new season starts, and not even every 4 seasons actually.